Closing in on. Digging in now, Mookie Betts. And we are set for baseball here this evening. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Mookie Betts.
He goes the other way as this is hit in the air toward the gap in right center. Here's Hicks to put it away, and that's out number one. The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. Career numbers against Sonny Gray. A handful of plate appearances, and he's gone 4 for 6. He also has 1 home run. Temperature was in the 70s earlier today, but 59 at game time tonight. The windup and the 0-1. Fouled off. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. Next up for the Red Sox, J.D. Martinez. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
So he threw the slider darting away to him 2 times in a row. Now I don't think he'll go for it again.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Striding into the box, number 25. He'll lead things off here in the. Bottom half.
Second baseman, number 25.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Gloved by Bogarts. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone. Here's big Aaron Judge. Lifetime against Chris Sale. Not a lot of success. 0 for 12. And on 10 occasions he's been a strikeout victim. And that's waved at and missed for strike 1. And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now. Really tied him up on that one.
Yeah, clearly didn't recognize where that was going to end up, Matt. If I were pitching, I might go right back in there.
And he got him. Giancarlo Stanton now. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that one is gone. Here's Didi Gregorius looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. First delivery to him on the way. First pitch is a fastball inside, 1-0. Missed with a slider. Hit hard to the right side. And that finds its way through for a base hit. Digging in the switch hitter, Aaron Hicks. Lifetime against Chris Sale. He's a .348 batter. He's gone down on strikes 8 times as well. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. The 0-1 on its way. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Runners on the move for second. Strike called. Now the throw down.
1-2.
And he is out. Here's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland. He'll begin things here against Sonny Gray.
First baseman.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
Hey, there's no waiting around trying to work this guy into deep counts and get into the bullpen. This is a mid-90s fastball guy who loves that pitch and is aggressive and comes right at you. I would assume the offense is going to have a similar approach.
A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
And this is swung on and missed, and Moreland is set down on strikes for the first down. Here's the first pitch to him. Not his best effort that time. It's strike one.
I always felt this was the toughest pitch for me to pick up. A good executed slider, and that's exactly what happened right there. You get an ugly swing.
Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. Count remains at 0-2. One out, nobody on. One and two to the Boston shortstop.
Love the execution of that changeup, but hats off to the guy at the plate right now. That's a great take in this situation. Maybe bought himself a fastball.
Count even at 2-2. And now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are two gone now. Rafael Devers the next to bat. Career numbers against Sonny Gray. He's 0 for 5. Swinging a ground ball to third. This is foul for the first strike. The 0-1 pitch. Fouled away. And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
Well, that's a smart miss there. Sometimes guys will chase it down there, especially when they're in protect mode on an 0-2 count.
And he got another one here. He strikes out the side. Next for New York, Aaron Hicks. And he'll step in to start things out against Chris Sale.
Aaron Hicks.
Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike one.
I can't speak from experience, but that's got to feel good right there. Throwing a nasty changeup first pitch and getting a swing and a miss on it. Now he pretty much opened up any pitch in his arsenal.
And it's fouled away. Here comes another 0-2. And the 0-2 here is fought off at the plate, and we'll do it again. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. The 1-2 is taken for ball two. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
He's definitely going to want to get greedy in his zone, and he's obviously seeing the ball well, or he would have swung at that pitch. Sometimes in these long, epic at-bats, you start to get into swing mode.
The 3-2 one more time. It's a high drive to left, back toward the wall, but he's going to run out of room. It's gone! Riding in, Neil Walker. First offering on its way. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Hit well on the ground to first. And he is out on the tag. Digging in, Miguel Andujar. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Here's the first pitch to him. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Back goes Betts to the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Digging in now for the Yankees, Austin Romine, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Lifted down the line in left. On the run is Benintendi. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Striding in for Boston, Eduardo Nunez, as we are all set to begin the third inning in this one.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Hey, great take on that slider away right there. But I'm thinking in that situation, that pitcher's got to execute a little bit better. That was almost a non-competitive pitch. Being outside, you could almost have let that one go right out of his hand.
Very weakly on the ground.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
Swing and a little tapper. That's a foul ball.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing.
Oh, and they still have no answer for him up there. 6 straight punch-outs now, and there's one away. The pitch. The knee buckler, and he swings and misses at it. Career numbers against Sonny Gray. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
Popped him up. Walker has room in foul territory, and he makes the catch for the second out. Here's Jackie Bradley now. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Ball 1.
Still a little bit early to be worrying about this, but in a 2-run game, a 2-out walk right here could at least get the tying run to the plate. And on top of that, there's some pop on that on-deck circle.
1 ball, 1 strike, the count. One and two.
I mean, the obvious key right now is the movement on his two-seamer. He's able to spot it up in when he has to, and he's able to go backdoor.
And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends. Here's Brett Gardner now. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Digging in to try it again, number 25. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. A check on first by Sale, but he's safe at first as he gets back in time. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Pitch outside. The throw.
He's safe.
Here it comes, 1-0. The bouncer to the left side. Bogarts has it. And there's one away. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Aaron Judge was a strikeout victim in his first try. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. And now the runner's trying for third. Offered at and missed. Here's the throw. Right there, and he is out trying to take third. The 1-1. Grounded foul toward the coaching box at third.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes. And here's Mookie Betts. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th. Here comes the first pitch. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time.
You know, we saw these guys around the cage during batting practice, and they told us they were going to be aggressive. I think this is getting a little ridiculous. They better watch themselves. If they don't start putting balls in gaps, this guy's going to find himself in the 8th inning cruising.
And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ballgame for him.
The batter.
Riding in once again, Andrew Benintendi. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And a curveball that time that broke too low. That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
Hey, if these guys are going to have any chance in this one, they are going to have to set their sights a little lower. You cannot expect to get the barrel of the bat to that baseball. That is entirely too high.
Now another 1-2. And he just misses with a curveball.
Tried to work in the backdoor breaking ball there for a strikeout, but he just couldn't quite get it to come back to the corner. That's a really tough pitch to hit if you can spot it.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Gardner is there. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Here's J.D. Martinez looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1.
0-1.
Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch. High and deep to right center. Judge racing back. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. There's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Moreland.
No balls and 1 strike. And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike 2. Here's another 0-2. Check swing here as they'll appeal it down to Eric Summerskill at third, and he says no swing, so it's ball 1. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Giancarlo Stanton. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. Lifted down the line in left. Benintendi sprinting after it. And they can't run it down. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Hot shot on the ground to short. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game. Here's Didi Gregorius. 1 for 1 after a single this first time up.
Didi Gregorius.
In the dirt here, and no advance. It's ball 1. The 1-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Hit hard towards the hole, and that's through for another base hit. He'll make it 2 for 2 in this one. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. In now, Aaron Hicks. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Swinging a ball chopped foul down the left side. Hit hard on the ground towards second. And that's through into center field. Base hit. Long throw to the plate. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score. And that's going to plate the runner from second as this is now a 3-1 ball game. Here's Neil Walker. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Runs up to bunt here, but he missed it for strike 1. And the runner's coming home. And a bunt attempt is missed, but this is off the catcher's glove. And forget about it now as he is hung out to dry here, and they tag him out on the busted squeeze play. The tag, and he is out at second base. It's a double play. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Still no balls and 2 strikes. The 0-2 once more. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. The 0-2 once more is taken. That's ball 1. Turned on down the line, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Grounded to short. Bogarts has it. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Here's Xander Bogarts now. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. Swings through the slider there.
Hey, from a pitcher's standpoint, sometimes the greatest pitch is the slider that backs up. He got away with that one, but he wants that thing to bury down the way.
And he'll step off and try and reset. High in the air and deep to left center field. Hicks going back at the track, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. Bogarts takes the turn at third. He wants it all. And he's safe at the plate as it's now a 1-run ball game. Rafael Devers, the next to bat, comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Now the 1-1 pitch. A little bouncer, but that one rolls foul. The 1-2. And this will be fouled away. Two runs on 2 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. Hit to third. Andujar brings it in. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning. Digging in for his second at-bat, Eduardo Nunez. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Here's the first pitch to him. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2.
Wow, how about that? He was tempted to make a swing at that pitch right there. That was way out of the zone, but he just kept his hands back enough.
2-1 now. The 2-1. High in the air out to center field. Hicks is under it, and that's the second out of the inning. Ready for another chance? Christian Vasquez. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. Two runs on 2 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. The 2-1 is taken, ball 3.
He's had command of his pitches all day, hasn't walked a soul, but we find ourselves in a 3-ball count here. I want to see how aggressive he gets in the zone.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Hit out towards second. Throw on to Walker at first, and the inning is over. Now at the plate, Miguel Andujar. He flew out in his last at-bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
This is part of what makes him one of the best pitchers in the game. He pounds strikes, and his stuff is really tough to make contact with. And when you fall behind 0-2, good luck.
Into the corner and slicing foul. The 1-2. Takes this the other way to right. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard. Into the box now, Austin Romine. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. And he lays off for ball 1.
He's certainly giving up plenty of hits in this one, but the funny thing is he hasn't walked anyone yet. That tells me he's throwing strikes, but he's just not throwing enough quality strikes.
The 2-1. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Bradley is there. One down. Here's Brett Gardner now.
The left fielder, number 11, Brett
From the
Gardner.
stretch. And a feeble swing that time. It's 0-1.
You see that so much, left on left matchup, that slider down in the way that you get a bad swing on it. There's so many few left-handed hitters that are willing to drive the ball up the middle the other way.
And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
Now batting.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go number 25. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Betts has a read on it. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third. And they've got the runner trapped in a hot box between second and third now. And he is in there. They couldn't get him at second.
Right fielder, number 99,
Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch. No balls and a strike to count. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2. Got him. And that's the third time we've. Leading off the inning, Jackie Bradley Jr. And they'll need him to get something going here.
Jackie Bradley Jr.
Gray ready with the 0-1. And he fouls this one off. The 0-2 once more. Is a breaking ball that's taken for a ball.
Boy, that was an awfully close pitch right there. I know if I'm on the mound, I want that pitch called a strike. That's one of those that could go either way.
He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. And he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out.
Now batting.
Here's Mookie Betts. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat. Missed with a slider. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck. The 1-1. Strike two, swinging.
1-2.
And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far.
The batter.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Strike one to start the at-bat. The windup and the 0-1. Ball chopped foul here at the plate, and he's behind 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Another one sent foul. The next 0-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. Giancarlo Stanton now. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus
Leading
far.
off for the Yankees, designated hitter,
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Sliders in for a strike.
Yeah, this guy's having a good day right there. You can tell he is all over. His timing is spot on. This pitching staff is going to have to find a way to attack him a little differently.
Here it comes on 0-2. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. Digging in and looking for more, Didi Gregorius. He singled his last time up. Sale's ready. Here comes the first pitch. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time.
I'm no hitting expert, but you can't take a swing that's a whole lot more uglier than that one.
Hit down the line at first. Well hit to right, but foul. The next 0-2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of his zone, and there are 2 gone. Riding in once again, Aaron Hicks. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. 3-2's our score here in inning number 6. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Hit hard on the ground to second. That's through a base hit, and he's got his 3rd hit of the game. So a nice job there to fight off an 0-2 pitch and keep the inning alive for at least one more batter. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2.
You know, when a guy starts to get tired, you often see their breaking stuff start to flatten out, but that's not the case here. Still has really nice finish on that slider, as we just saw.
Slider whiffed on for strike. Trying to pick things up where we left off, J.D. Martinez. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
David Robertson is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. And that misses 1-1. He couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that will be ruled a strike. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
Can't imagine he comes back with a 3rd breaking ball. That hitter looked like he timed that one up pretty well and just missed it, fouling it away.
And that's through into right, so a leadoff single here to start the 7th. Digging in once again, Mitch Moreland. Lifetime numbers versus David Robertson. He's gone 3 for 8. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him.
He's staring a hat trick in the face right now after that swing. He has just got to find a way to zone up a little bit more. You cannot expect to make solid contact chasing stuff outside the zone.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. Ready once again, Xander Bogaerts. He's set and the pitch. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1.
Not too often you see a changeup come across at 88 miles an hour on the gun. Still effective when you're throwing a fastball in the high 90s, though.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. And he struck him out. Second time tonight now that he's been set down on strikes. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Rafael Devers. Third trip to the plate for him here. He struck out and grounded out in his first 2 tries. Hard ground ball to third. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. Digging in to try it again, Eduardo Nunez. Lifetime numbers versus David Robertson. He's 1 for 5. And this is taken outside for ball 1.
This game is getting interesting real quick, and the last thing you want to do on the mound is fall behind. Needs to get back in the strike zone right here.
2-0 to Eduardo Nunez. Hit on the ground out to short. Gregorius is there. And the throw to first will be in time, so the Red Sox come up empty, and the inning is over. Digging in now, Miguel Andujar. A fly out and a single for him so far. First pitch of the at-bat. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Hit on the ground to third. Throw on to first, and one third baseman grounds out to the other, 1 away. Ready for another shot now, Austin Romine. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Very tight ball game. 3-2 our score in inning number 7. And he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down. Maybe even potentially bounce the next one.
1-2 to the Yankees catcher. And there's a base hit on the line. Digging in now for the Yankees, Brett Gardner. Thought we might be seeing the end of the road for the starter, but clearly he's still in there for at least one more hitter.
Yeah, I'm not sure, Matty, but I think this lefty-lefty matchup right here may have been enough to convince the manager to stay with him. So we'll see if it works out.
Vasquez might try to make a play on it. And he's safe. Down the first baseline. But this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Sales sets the 2-2 pitch. And that changeup didn't tempt anybody and misses for ball 3.
Keep in mind, people, the longer the at-bat, the higher the likelihood that this becomes his last inning.
There's one. So back to the top of the Yankee order. Digging in, number 25. He's 0 for 3 so far, so he hasn't done much to help at the top of the lineup. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily. Joe Kelly takes over pitching duties, looking to get that final out now here in this 7th inning. Hit hard on the ground to first. A dive, and he knocks it down. And they will not get him at the plate as the recovery throw came in too late, and the run will score. Now at the plate, Aaron Judge, runner in scoring position with Sugan. Bouncer to the left side. Devers fields it cleanly. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is. Next up for the Red Sox, Christian Vasquez. Previous history against Dellin Betances. He's a .333 hitter.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
A 1-1 count now to Vasquez. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
Got him to go down swinging there. Christian Vasquez goes down to become the first out in the 8th inning. Jackie Bradley Jr. is in with one away now as he swings and misses here at strike one. Behind 0-2 now. Got him. So he's down on strikes for the second time here tonight. Here's Mookie Betts. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Couldn't wait back. A swing and a miss. A bouncer up the middle. And that gets through, so he'll have his first base hit, make him 1 for 4 in the game now. So the 2-out hit keeps the top of the 8th inning extended. First pitch on its way. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0. Previous history against Dellin Betances, not a big sample size, 0 for 1. And hold on there, that's not going to get him in there with the stolen base. So 1-1 home. Misses for the second ball.
Wow, that was a decent breaking ball right there, but that's just a pitch that's a little easier to lay off of when you're opposite-handed, opposite bat. You could see the sweep of the ball.
Threw it right past him, a swing and a miss at the gas, and that in. Giancarlo Stanton now. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. He's set, here it comes. And a curveball that started low and broke lower, ball 1. Way out in front. 1-1, here it comes. And a good eye as he lays off, and the count moves to 2-1 now on the Yankee left fielder.
Well, it's 2-1 now, and we haven't seen a fastball from him in this at bat yet. As a hitter, you've probably got to sit on that right now.
Almost got him to go around, but instead it's ball 3. Oh, and he lets him off the hook there as this isn't even close for ball 4. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Didi Gregorius. He went down on strikes last time up and gets through for a base hit. He's now 3 for 4 in this one. Ready for another chance? Aaron Hicks. He steps in off a base hit in his last.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Red Sox.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for the ball.
This is a critical point right here. Things are in danger of getting away from him a little, so we'll see how he deals with it.
Stanton at second. Gregorius at first with no outs. Popped him up. Devers in foul ground. 1 down. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. Next for New York, Neil Walker. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out once. And a curveball to begin the at-bat, 0-1. Fouled off. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Up around the face.
Big spot right here. That's a great pitch to try and see if you could get him to fish outside the zone. He's still in the driver's seat right now, and I'd expect something else than this off the plate.
The next 1-2 pitch. Line to the right side. But he'll barely have to move out there and right as he hauls this one in for the second out. So striding in, Miguel Andujar. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Right through it here, and he's behind 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Getting late, 4-2 our score as we play the 8th inning.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And this one's in the dirt. And try as he might, but he can't escape the tag there, and the inning is. Here's J.D. Martinez. Previous history against Dellin Betances. He's a .333 hitter. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1. Down the third baseline. But this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. And another foul ball. Another 0-2 home. This is line to left. Gardner is there, and he makes the catch for the out. Here's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland. Aroldis Chapman takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door. Jump set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Boy, not the way he wanted to start out here. It's 0-1. A swing, and this one is blasted to right field. Nothing's going to stop it. Into the second deck and gone. Stepping in, Xander Bogaerts. He went deep back in the 5th. Here's the first pitch to him. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss. Hit back up the middle. Taken in by Gregorius. Throw on to first, and now the Red Sox are down to their final out. Rafael Devers the next to bat. Lifetime line against Chapman. He's 2 for 3. He's taken him deep once. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Check swing here as they'll appeal it down to Eric Summersgill at third, and he says no swing, so it's ball 1. And this is swung on and missed, so now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight.
Hey, that's over.
And he strikes him out to end it here as they were able to get the possible tying run to the plate, but could not cash in. Well, we watched a really solid starting pitching performance, kept the opposition at bay, and as a result, he's our top player of the game.
When you go out there and punch out 11 hitters and you put your team in a great position to win a ball game, you deserve all of the recognition that comes your way.
For the victorious Yankees, 4 runs, 12 hits, no errors.
About set for baseball now on the show as we welcome you to Yankee Stadium here in the Bronx. Tonight, an intriguing matchup between the Boston Red Sox and the New York Yankees. Almost time for these two to square off right after this. Now at the plate, Mookie Betts. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Right fielder, Mookie.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And the first pitch of the ball game here is taken for a called strike one. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball. And not a bad night for baseball, and even 70 degrees here at game time. And now a slider is swung on and missed, and the leadoff man is set down to open up the ball game. The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. Andujar trying to get there. The windup and the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Bases are empty, one man out. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are two gone. Striding in for Boston, J.D. Martinez. Previous history with Luis Severino. He's 2 for 3. He's ready. Here's the first offering. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Hicks is under it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Into the box, number 25. He'll lead things off here in the bottom. Half of the first.
Second baseman, number 25.
First offering on its way. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball one. Oh, up around the chin there. 2-0. The 2-0 on the way. 3-0 now. Three and 1 the count now.
Keep battling, young man. 3 foul balls in a row. He is calibrating that heater and the off speed. Let's see if he can catch something on the barrel.
Oh, and he lets him off the hook there, as this isn't even close for ball 4. Now to the plate, Aaron Judge.
Right fielder, Aaron Judge.
First pitch of the at-bat. Now a swing and a miss as they start him out on a pitch well inside for strike one. Really tied him up on that one.
Yeah, clearly didn't recognize where that was going to end up, Matt. If I were pitching, I might go right back in there.
Here's the 0-2. Runners off for second. Now a drive by Judge. Deep left field. Into the second deck and gone. And now is the Yankees DH, Giancarlo Stanton. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Sale, he's the kind of pitcher that a lot of pitching coaches and managers really appreciate, and that he rarely issues the free pass. He's a strike thrower.
Yeah, Matty D, and I think every pitching coach and every manager loves to have a guy like this on his staff. He won't beat himself. He'll make you put the ball in play, and he's not afraid to get his defense allowed. He's a pitch-to-contact guy, and that's one of the keys why he's been able to be such a good pitcher at this level.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly. Striding forward now, the Yankee cleanup hitter, Didi Gregorius, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And that misses inside 1-0. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. But it bends just foul into the second deck. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Digging in, Aaron Hicks. First delivery to him on the way. 4-1. Stanton stands at first with 1 out. And a fastball that's about off the radar screen there. It's 2-0.
Well, you can see what he's trying to do right there. Double play situation. 2 balls down in the zone.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. So here's the Boston cleanup hitter, Mitch Moreland. Previous history with Luis Severino. He brings a 4-for-12 line. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
Yeah, guys, the key to hitting in the big leagues is to hit off the heater, and this guy is obviously sitting something else.
1-1 the count now. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2.
As a pitcher, you got to feel good that you had him out front. Even though he didn't pot commit on that one, it opens up a lot of weapons for you to go high fastball or throw even a better off-speed pitch.
Changeup in for a strike. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. So the leadoff man is aboard to start out the inning. And he's going to make it there. Barely, as he's into second base with a double. Coming to the plate now, Xander Bogaerts. Little chopper back to the mound. Throw to first is in time for the first out. Into the box now, Rafael Devers.
Third baseman, Rafael Devers.
Might be a little worried about a squeeze play. Corner infielders get the signal here to move in with less than 2 out. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike. Fastball called for strike 2.
This is going to be an interesting pitch right here. Does he bury something in the dirt? Does he go for the double play and give up the run? Or does he go for the punch out? Let's see what happens.
And now we'll step off the rubber here and just look him back to third. 1 out and a runner on third. Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now.
Amazing he was able to lay off in this situation. Your eyes light up when you get something.
Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score. Now at the plate, Eduardo Nunez. Previous history with Luis Severino. He's just 1 for 6. High in the air out to center field. Hicks is under it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Here's Neil Walker. He's set to lead off the home half of the second. First delivery to him on the way. And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball. And he goes with the pitch here and drives it the other way to deep right. Back goes Betts. Still going back. Next for New York, Miguel Andujar. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Tough slider over the inside corner for a strike. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. To first. Moreland is there. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Into the box, Austin Romine, lifetime against Chris Sale. He's gone just 2 for 13. He's also been a strikeout victim 6 times. The windup and the 0-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Bradley is there. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Here's Brett Gardner now, trying to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Here comes the first pitch. Boy, not even close with that one. He's behind 0-1.
Ugly swing right there. That pitch wasn't even close, and he offered at it. I'm not sure right now if I'm the pitcher. You could probably throw anything you want up there, and this guy's going to swing at it.
Swing and a miss as he chases one out of the zone for the 3rd strike, and that's the 3rd out of the inning.
Striding in for Boston, Christian Vasquez. He'll stand in to open things up here in the 3rd. Now a fastball to start the 3rd. That misses. It's ball 1. Chopped weakly to the left. Andujar fields it cleanly. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the 3rd. Here's Jackie Bradley now. Previous history with Luis Severino, just 3 for 14. He's also gone down on strikes 5 times. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And it's gone. Coming to the plate now, Mookie Betts looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
You know, if I'm the hitter right here, I'm like, okay, you want to come get some early in the count? I was about to wait you out, but now game on.
Count is 1-2 now. Still a ball and 2 strikes.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
Got him on the good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the 2nd time tonight. Popped high in the air. Gregorius moving to his left. And that ends the inning. Digging in to try it again, number 25. No official at-bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. Good slider there, and he gets ahead of him 0-1. High in the air out to center field. Bradley is there. 1 out. Trying to pick things up where we left off, Aaron Judge. And remember, he hit that 2-run homer his first time up. No balls and 1 strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Missed with a slider.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down and in unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line. You see a lot of swinging misses on those.
Slider stayed too low. Ball 2. Struck him out. Giancarlo Stanton now. He comes in 0 for 1 on the day thus far after reaching on an error his first time up.
Giancarlo Stanton.
this is on the ground over to first. The tag, and he is out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, J.D. Martinez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. And he watches a called strike as this one bears in on him. 1-1. Fastball taken inside for a ball. 2-1 now. Now a check swing, but he does manage to hold up in time. Ball 3.
That's one of the hardest things to do in this game. You know he's sitting fastball. That ball starts to slide away from him. You have to have some serious strong hands and wrists not to commit right there.
And he lays off there. Ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4. Here's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland. In there at the knees, strike 1. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
Hey, this is the game within the game right here. The hitter has to decide if he's going to change his game plan. Is he going to stay staunch and wait for him to miss over the heart of the plate or inside? Or is he going to adjust his sights and try and drive the ball the other way?
And this is swung on and missed. And Moreland is set down on strikes for the first out. Digging in for his second at-bat, Xander Bogaerts. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time. No balls and a strike to count. And low, it's a ball and a strike. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
He's going to have to make adjustment on that slider away. He can't just make it a non-competitive pitch and allow these guys to take. He's got to start that a little bit more over the middle of the plate to get that swing and miss on the out bat.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2. Riding in once again, Rafael Devers. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Couldn't quite hold back that time as the changeup fooled him for strike 1. Strike 2 called on the inner half. 0-2 now. Now a throw over, and he'll dive back in. Martinez is off of first with 2 away. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. Ready for another chance? Didi Gregorius. And he'll step in to start things out against Chris Sale. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hard hit ball to second. Nunez has it. And the inning begins with a quick out number 1. Digging in now for the Yankees, Aaron Hicks. Here comes the first pitch. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. Smoke toward third. And this is going to find its way into left for a 1-out knock. Digging in the switch hitter, Neil Walker. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
The last at-bat, Matty V, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
Counts even at 1-1 to Walker.
You know, guys, these hitters have had some great looks at that slider so far, and clearly they're all on the same page. The plan is simple. Lay out that slider and make him bring up something straight in the strike zone.
And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single. At the plate, Miguel Andujar. And he's got runners at the corners here with only 1 gun. Here's the first pitch to him. Softly hit down to third, likely no shot at 2. To second for 1. The turn throw is in time. How about that? They do turn 2, and it gets him. Next up for the Red Sox, Eduardo Nunez. He flew out in his last at-bat. First delivery to him on the way. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. 2-0 to Eduardo Nunez.
Back-to-back sliders away. Now I think you have to think about running something hard in. Not a good idea to throw a good hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row.
And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. Stepping into the box, Christian Vasquez. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And that one stayed too low, apparently. 5th inning of play here in a 3-2 ball game. On a grade school swing there, it's 1-1. And he takes a big swing at that one as this one's lifted high in the air and deep out to left field. Gone! At the plate, Jackie Bradley Jr. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first appearance in this one. First pitch coming, here it is. A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2. Fastball that just misses inside. And here's a changeup in there for a called 3rd strike, and that's the 2nd out of the inning. First delivery to him on the way. Swing and a miss on a nice biting slider. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one. Coming to the plate now, Austin Romine. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Romine, a California-born ball player. He's a 9-year major league vet. Hard hit ball towards the hole. Great effort on the dive, but it's through into left. So that puts the leadoff man aboard to get the inning underway. Standing in, Brett Gardner. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. 0-1 the count. Here's the 0-1. He's running. Now a bunt attempt here, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Swung on in the dirt, and that's a strikeout. So back to the top of the Yankee order. Digging in, number 25. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. Ground ball sent back up the middle. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now. And they're able to get the ball in quickly, so he'll be held to a single with 1 away. Here's big Aaron Judge. He had that 2-run home run back in the first, making him 1 for 2 so far. But gloved by the 3rd baseman for the out. Giancarlo Stanton now. He was a ground out victim last time up. Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Hard ground ball to 3rd. Oh, and he can't come up with it. A play at the plate. And he is going to slide home safely. As with it, they'll take a 4-3 lead. Here's Didi Gregorius, and we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. Seared down the first baseline, and they'll extend their lead even further as the run from 3rd is in to score. Digging in once again, Aaron Hicks, and their runners at the corners now.
Aaron Hicks.
From the stretch, missed with a slider. The 1-1 home. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Now a slider can't make it back to that outside edge, and that takes the count to 2-2 now.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
The 2-2 one more time. Very weakly on the ground. That's foul, so the battle will continue.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
Hit well towards the hole. And that's by him into right field for a base hit. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. Here's Neil Walker. Last time through was a base hit. First offering on its way. Hard hit ball to second. He'll get to this one deep in the hole. Throw is in time, and they're able to avoid the huge inning here as this side is retired. Ready for another shot now. Andrew Benintendi. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
A little bouncer. Foul ball, strike 2. The 1-2. Gets him looking, strike 3. Here's J.D. Martinez. It was a walk in his last trip.
J.D. Martinez.
Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
I don't know if this is great deception by the pitcher, great arm action, or just bad offensive approach. They got to find a way to get something in the zone. Somebody's got to be willing to take a pitch, maybe move something the other way to kind of calibrate what the strike zone's going to be.
Now batting.
Set and the pitch.
Moreland.
Fouled away. Martinez, base runner at first with 1 out. In the dirt here. And boy, he didn't quite know what to do on that one, but he's lucky to barely get back at first. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Looks at a changeup on the inside corner for a strike. And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far. Ready once again. Xander Bogaerts. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. First pitch on its way. Way in front of a great slider that time.
I'll tell you, if I'm pitching right now, I'm not throwing anything near the strike zone until these guys prove they can lay off it. They're just being way too aggressive.
Lays off the slider that time. 2-1.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
That misses, and it's going to set up a big pitch now. 3-2.
Well, the tying run looms on deck, so keeping this guy off the base.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is. Here's Miguel Andujar now. 0 for 2 for him to this
Leading off for the
point.
Yankees.
First delivery to him on the way. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Aiming for that outside corner, but just missing. 2-0.
And this is why he's struggling right here. He's not able to pound the strike zone early in the count. These guys are finding themselves in serious count leverage situations, and good hitters aren't going to miss.
On the ground to third. Devers has it. Throw on to first in time, 1 away. Digging in and looking for more. Austin Romine. A fly out and a single for him so far. And a fastball's off the plate away. It's ball 1. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. 6 runs, 9 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Well, he knows it. but this is the kind of guy you just have to go right after. He's not the biggest threat with the bat, so it's time to challenge him right here.
And he won't even have to take the bat off its moorings. A 4-pitch walk here. Here's the first pitch to him. And he takes ball one. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. And the pitch misses low and away for ball 2.
This guy really needs that slider to be an effective pitcher. And in a night like tonight, if he doesn't have that real good slider, it presents a lot of problems.
The 3-1 is put in play to the right side of the infield. On to Moreland, and that's in time for the second out. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, number 25. A hit in 2 official.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Red Sox, number 32.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball.
1 out away from stranding that runner on third. So the last thing you want to do is throw a wild pitch and let him score. Nice job there by the catcher to knock that one down.
Bradley is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there. Back here in the Bronx, Yankees leading this one as we get ready to start the 7th. But before we do, here's a look at our game summary to this point.
Leading off for Boston,
Rafael Devers the next to bat. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. A swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1. Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. Romine goes to get it, but it's not in time, and he'll reach first despite going down on strikes.
the batter, number 10.
Now in the box, Eduardo Nunez, 0 for 2 with a fly ball and a ground out on his line to this point. Judge ranging back on the warning track. He makes the catch. So stepping in, Christian Vasquez, who went deep last time up. There goes the runner. Pitch outside, the throw. Way late, and he's in there easily at second. 1 out and a runner on second base. A 1-1 count now to Vasquez. 1-2 to the Red Sox catcher. Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. And no one can corral that one. Base hit. Here's Jackie Bradley now. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
Jackie Bradley Jr.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. And this is swung on and missed, so they come right after him, and it remains second and third, but with 2 away now. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch to short. And the throw to first will be in time, so the Red Sox come up empty, and the inning is over. Ready once again, Aaron Judge. Career numbers against Matt Barnes. He's 1 for 2. In there, 0-1. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
I'm going to chalk that one up to he didn't see it too well right there. To get such a late swing on an off-speed pitch, a good curveball right there to go down 0-2, he's got to regroup.
Curveball got him swinging for the first out. Ready for another chance? Giancarlo Stanton. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Curveball just misses apparently. 1-0. 6 runs, 9 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Hit sharply on the ground, and Stanton's aboard. It's a base hit. Digging in and looking for more, Didi Gregorius. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. Now a curveball, but he might have flown open a bit. It's 1-1. Fastball not close. It's 2-1 now. Two and 2 count. Here it comes. Swing and a miss at the curveball, and there's your second out of the inning. Digging in once again, Aaron Hicks. Career numbers against Matt Barnes. He's 0 for 4. First pitch on its way. Now he reaches out and tries to dump this one out to left. That gets down, and the inning continues. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away. Next for New York, Neil Walker. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Bradley is there. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. He'll start us off in the 8th. Dylan Betances has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Here's the first pitch to him. Late that time for a strike. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
Pitch misses low. The throw down. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease. Ground ball left side. And that's through into left, a base hit. Striding in once again, Mitch Moreland. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Here comes the first pitch. Breaking ball in for a strike.
He struggled quite a bit at the plate in this one, so until he shows he can put a good swing on the ball, I don't think they're going to give him anything straight that he can handle.
The second for 1. Onto the pitcher covering in time. It's a double play. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Xander Bogaerts, who struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. And a wild pitch here as this one's to the backstop. And the recovery will be in time. He's out at the plate. And a caught. Here's Miguel Andujar now, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Bouncer up the middle. Nunez moving to his right, and he will whip this one over to first in time for the out. Digging in to try it again, Austin Romine. A hit in 2 tries so far. Hit out towards second, and that is through into center field for a 1-out single. Here's Brett Gardner now. He's set. Here it comes. The knee buckler, and he swings and misses at it.
In a double play situation, that's the location you want a guy to swing at. More than likely, he's going to beat it into the ground.
Here's the 1-1. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2. A bouncer to the left side. Devers gloves it. Throw on to second, so they'll get the lead man, and that's all. So the batting order turns over now and set to go number 25. Joe Kelly takes over here with the runner at first and 2 gone in the inning. Here comes the first pitch. And there he goes towards second. Pitch inside. The throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down. The 1-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1. Two balls and a strike now to the Yankees leadoff man. Now the 2-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2. Swung on and missed, and that's the striding in for Boston, Xander Bogaerts. And his guys need him to get things started here in the top half of the ninth. And we kick off the ninth inning with a swinging strike here, 0-1. Lazy fly ball out to center field. Coming on for it is Hicks. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. Into the box now, Rafael Devers. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. No balls and 1 strike. Hit back up the middle. And that finds its way into center for a 1-out base hit. Ready for another shot now. Eduardo Nunez. Previous history against Dellin Betances. He's 0 for 5. 0-1 the count. Ready with the 0-1. Runner goes for second. Swing and a miss. Got him with the slurve there. 2 gone. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Christian Vasquez. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. 0-1 delivery. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening. A swing and a miss as they definitely had him reaching for that one, and this ball game is over. And guys, a very important outing turned in on the mound for the man you see right there. He was a big factor, of course, and is the recipient of our Topps Player of the Game award.
Yeah, he was outstanding. Swing and miss stuff on the mound in this one, as evidenced by all the strikeouts he racked up. That's dominant pitching, and he really took control of this game.
6 runs on 12 hits.